laughed open-mouthed from saying that. It's absolutely incredible. For what they do, they are not at all expensive.
Now, okay, let's pause. There's a lot. This guy is a member of a ghost hunting group. Yep. And where did we use him? Oh yeah, I remember. It was an old mansion. Just that. It wasn't just that. No, it was in England. Where ghosts come from.
I like how he used the terminology. You can hook them up. Which these are a pair of glasses, and you put them on a camera. You like taped. He like taped the glasses over the lenses and just held them up.
Yeah, that's you can. You can connect them. Okay, let's move on.
The OR glasses work by the use of a groundbreaking synthetic photothermal chemical compound. This unique compound is what helps to instantly highlight subtle energy fields, which otherwise are invisible to the naked eye.
I do Reiki treatments, and the aura glasses are my main tool for diagnosis and healing. Couldn't do it without them.
Honestly, when you look through them, it opens up a whole new world. They're a quick way to see auras without the need for years of self-development.
Now, I would like to know, with this Reiki practitioner here, before you had the aura glasses, what exactly were you up to?
I was guessing.
I was just guessing before they...
By smell.
I would wave a hand and be like, anything? Was that? Hey, Justin,
wait, 12 more seconds.
They're amazing. Completely blew my mind away.
The OR glasses are available to buy from officialauraglasses.com and online marketplaces.
Huh. Can I just say that I do not like that they invoked seeing like a whole new world or whatever it is, because then it reminds me too much of that episode of Mario Bros. Dark, where they got some glasses from Sardos, and then they could see...
Yes, Sardo! Accent on the dough!
No, mister, accent on the dough.
Accent on the dough.
And then they could see what look...
What is wrong with
I just watched this fucking episode. No, because I just watched it a week ago. Because Cooper's like obsessed.
Oh, I just had that in my head all the time. And then you could see them, and it was like a whole universe coming through ours. I don't want that power.
No, I think that was the curse of the secret, the Tale of the Secret Space.
I believe that's true. Yes.
That one had a horrifying ending. Go back to Paramount Plus and go watch that bad boy.
Yeah, that one fuck me good.
That one,
real unnerving.
There's some of those that are like, they'll leave some fear inside of you.
Yeah.
Oh, no, fuck me forever.
It's brutal. So there's the aura glasses. Now, what would you pay? What would you pay?
$19.99.
Now, what would you? You're gonna see fucking
ghosts. Show you ghosts, dude. I'm gonna say
only when I have them on, I need prescription glasses. Unless these aura glasses come in prescription.
I know you don't. You would pay $20 because they're just sunglasses, or perhaps in this case, fun glasses. You don't think anything's really gonna happen with them. Yeah. I'm asking Griffin. Yeah. This seller, by the way, 99% positive feedback, 1,200 transactions. So these things work 100%. No,
I'm not saying this for the joke. I genuinely think that they cost $69.99.
Okay. Wow. A huge range here. No, you are going to pay £39.99, which is about $52.17. So.
A steal from Griffin's point of view, a rip-off from Trout.
Isn't that interesting?
Well, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, or something.
If I could just, I don't want to move on without mentioning that there is 100% a. If these images, if this glasses, that price is a little much for you to swing, there is good news on the horizon. Okay, so you know.
Oh, now get out! You buried the lead, Justin.
Juice. Now this is one I could totally go for.
Hell yeah! We're looking at the aura glasses CR instantly economy model.
Yeah, what do we see here, Trey?
You know, the X-ray specs, not the classy plastic ones that you might get them up at 3D at Disney World, but rather like the paper ones that you might have gotten in the 90s to watch like an episode of Simpsons in 3D.
Yeah, these were delivered in a TV guide.
Exactly. Yes. That's what we're looking at here.
And the great thing is with these card aura glasses, these are only $30.
Oh.
So yeah, it's like a huge.
And without any context whatsoever, there at the bottom of the picture, 5 stars.
There's just a picture of
just 5 stars. No idea what that's from or out of or referencing, but hey, 5 stars.
Yeah. And what's the price on these? Does it say?
These are $30. I did just.
I think I paid the $20 extra for
the classier model.
Yeah, they're not gonna wear out.
I would never wear these.
You wear these, you're gonna look fuck.
Yeah.
You know, like. Okay, just real quick, I do have to send them because I did just send you the economy model, and I don't want you to miss out. It's not fair to you guys.
Whoa!
Fuck, the aura goggles look so good.
That's a look, dude.
That's what I gotta get. I gotta get the aura goggles, right? Yeah. Like, absolutely.
Yeah, man.
Them, so we can wear them on tour. Do they have overnight delivery?
Maybe for June, I can get them in time.
Sorry,
they're
coming over from British, so they would take a while to get across the ocean.
It's good too because that also works for 13th Doctor cosplay, which is nice. You can use. Oh, this is good because you can use the aura goggles for 13. You use the aura glasses economy model for 10. You use the aura glasses for 12. Maybe you're covered in 3 out of the 5 modern day doctors.
Yeah,
nice. And you see ghosts.
5 stars. See you guys. This is, of course, you know us. We have proven in the last 30 seconds that we make great use of our money. We are responsible people to give your money to because we're not going to buy goggles. You know, we're not going to buy fake ghost hunting goggles. And you can trust us. We're trustworthy, and we deserve it. Honestly, we deserve $5 a month.
Okay.
If that goes for you or somebody else, I don't care. But I do need my $5 a month. And I'm sitting here in my studio with my hand literally extended.
Money, please.
My fingers open. Money, please.
That's not part of the Max Fun Drive ad, by the way. That's just Justin.
That's and the way he from the heart. It does say to speak from the heart, and so I feel like that is what Justin has just done. No, I mean, it means the world. We've been able to do this for most of our adult lives now at this point, and that is not like in like most of the rest of our adult lives. You know what I mean? Like I fully plan on taking it at least 12 years.
Can I speak from the heart for a moment?
Yeah, sure. Because me and Dustin are doing a real dog shit job of it.
One of the things I've missed most over the last few years is going to live shows and going to conventions. Because sometimes when we are doing these shows, it's easy to sit our pictures. We record in 3 different places even, and feel very disconnected from the people that we're making these shows for. And doing the live shows and having the people there in the audience and sharing that moment. We're doing like conventions where we get to like meet and greets and stuff. Is a moment where we get to feel connected to the people we're making the show for. And we haven't been able to do that, but we have still done fun drives, and it's always such a great reminder once a year that we're not just like putting these things out into the void, and that we get to make these for people who appreciate them, and that we get to kind of share that connection with people. And so I always get really excited around the Max Fun Drive time because it's very energizing for us, and it's just always nice to be reminded that the things we make matter to people, and I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Listen, $5 a month, you get all the bonus content. You know about that. $10 a month, you get the bonus content. You get the membership card. You get a cool patch. All our patches look really great. $20 a month, you can pick the creativity kit. You can pick the hat. You get all the other stuff. It's a sweet, I would say, set of stuff we got planned for the Max Fun Drive gifts this year. And we have a bunch of other sweet stuff planned too. A lot of stretch goal content that we have either created or are about to create. And one of them is actually so rotten that I don't want it to happen. So like, if we don't get the goal, there will be a part of me that's like, whew, thank goodness for that.
I'm especially excited. There's a $35 level 2 with Message Back, but there's a $100 a month level that gets you HQ access, which includes everything else mentioned before, and quarterly virtual hang time with next hosts and staff. And actually tonight, as we're recording this, Teresa and I are doing one where Teresa will be showing people different napkin folding techniques. And I've seen her do them. They're all really cool while I like be moderating with questions and stuff. And I'm really excited about it. It sounds super fun. We're excited to show people that stuff and like talk with people. It's really a great idea.
MaximumFun.org/join is the link to go to. Please think about joining and helping us out. Maybe even listening to our shows for, since their inception, but you've always thought, somebody else will support them. Be the change. Be the support for us. Please. Thank you.
MaximumFun.org/.
I just said it.
Yeah, but I wanted to end.
And like do it while people are thinking about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. MaximumFun.org/. I've been learning to drive for the past year, making slow but steady progress. Something I found I've been doing is watching how people drive when I'm walking along a road, looking at how they handle roundabouts, awkward junctions, etc. However, a couple times I've been caught staring at these cars as if I'm glaring at the drivers. Brothers, how do I communicate I'm just watching and learning, not trying to give them a death glare? That's from Slow But Sure in Southampton. I mean, this is easy. Double thumbs up.
Yeah, that is good.
Great work out there.
Double thumbs up, you're driving, yeah.
This is like we need a great job horn, but for pedestrians.
I actually
telling
would-
cars how good they're doing at driving.
If I were the driver, I would rather see that from someone on the sidewalk than someone like in another car next to me. Because that's the thing. I also do this as a driver, where sometimes I get hyper-focused or zone out or something, and I'm looking at someone, and then I forget like that I'm not just looking into a void or a television, and that's another human being. And then they try to look at me, and we make eye contact for a minute. And if they like hard to open their door and said, "Why are you looking at me?" I would have no answer to that. And so I'd rather look over at the side of the road and just see someone give me a big thumbs up, and that would probably make my day.
If a pedestrian tells you you're doing a great job driving, that's got to be one of the greatest compliments you can receive. Because when you're in another car and you see someone in a car and you're like, doing a good job driving, it's like, well, yeah, because if I make an accident and smash into you, the airbags and everything, like, we'll be all right. But a pedestrian is like, my life is in your hands.
Because the opposite is definitely true. There's a lady in my neighborhood who I often pass, and the look that she gives me is the most withered. And at first I thought it was just me, but my friends who have like, people I talk to are like, oh yeah, that woman hates people in cars. Is the only thing we can determine. And so I've drastically, when I see her, I become the most textbook, like 1 mile under the speed limit, like driver I can possibly be. And yet still, that it's not just her permanent face. Her face changes when she sees me in a car, and I don't know what I can do.
So you're saying that when she is not present in your residential neighborhood, you absolutely rip shit down the lane.
I can say 20 miles an hour. That's nothing.
It's a joke.
It feels like a fucking joke when I do that. Like anyone behind me is like, he's not really doing 20. I mean, I know what the sign says. He's not doing 20. I mean, he's 5. It's fine.
Right.
Like, what the fuck is this?
In a school zone, I get it because their young brains aren't developed enough to know, like, I should not step in front of the big steel beast.
Right.
That is hard.
And I watch for children. If I see that ball roll in the middle of the street, I stop. I get it. I know what
I swear. If I see a ball roll into the street 2 blocks away, I swerve into a tree. I say, not even gonna fuck around with it.
Yeah, no way. I see a pinwheel like catching the breeze. I know. I would get out and punch my own car in the front like the Hulk to save that kid.
I see one of those signs that says that's like slow. There's children here. I will turn around and I will drive in the other direction.
I'll sell my car just so that there's no risk.
If I know there's kids not in vehicles,
Yeah.
within eyesight of me, I will stop the car, park it, get out, and walk the rest of the way.
Sometimes I'll just 10, 20 miles without a car just in case. Because I heard a child's laughter once in that city. You know what I mean? Just
Got
to be
to.
safe. But in a residential area, fucking
Fuck,
gun
tear that shit up, dog.
Yeah, dude. The best is if you can get that swirl of leaves or big splash of puddle, and then she's like, I'm doing it. There's a car coming now, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Maybe the fella splashes up on a kid carrying a big tuba and a
That's
carrying
funny.
case.
But then you also feel bad. It's like, oh shit, was that a kid?
Was that a
And then
kid?
you turn
Oh,
around
shit, I
and
thought it was just a sentient tuba case.
There's a scarecrow with a tuba and it dies. That's how you need to slow down.
Justin, do you want to say anything about car safety around children?
Huge important.
Huge important, I agree.
Huge Jackman.
Now, kids, make sure you pay attention to this video. It's made by Huntington legend Justin McElroy. You gotta know the rules of the road if you want to take one of these beautiful steel beasts out there. Hi, I'm Justin McElroy from podcasts. You may remember me from podcasts. Huge important you slow drive around kids. Thanks.
What's that?
They told me this video had me 15 minutes, so now I'm going to show you how to do
Yeah,
this.
so I got a bunch of nectarines around my squish. I mean, you imagine that's your head in a fucking car.
But I am going to eat one of these because I just get breakfast on my way here.
Now this video is going to start with a 10-minute me unwrapping and eating a nectarine, but you imagine that's like head blood from a car accident.
I'm going to be a brick wall. As nectarine as you. My hand is the car, I guess, in this scenario.
I'm trying my professional footballer, Willie Refrigerator Perry. He's going to run into me at 35 miles an hour to show you something about cars and impact.
So I'm you, and the nectarines of you are the smaller person at the time of the impact. Okay, here we
I'm
go.
going to make Fridge Perry step on one of these nectarines. You imagine that's your head because you were trying to dug you while driving.
Okay, here we go. Wait, where are you going? Fridge.
I remember one of those videos where they're like, the wrecks are so like forceful and terrible that danger alerts all around. They said, I once came upon a scene where a box of Kleenex in a head-on collision had rocketed up from where they were being laid on the back seat in the window, had rocketed forward and like killed somebody.
Yeah.
And it's like, what do you want me to do with this?
I mean, step one, don't put your Kleenex back there.
So I can't, okay, like I took the Kleenex down, but like, are you really trying to like send me into a spiral of like, nobody fucking knows, man. Box of Kleenex, that's how you can go out.
That's like
Who knows?
watching a Final Destination movie and be like, don't smoke in your car near a sewer pipe on the opposite end of a field where somebody is grilling some chicken, or else it'll explode and the fence will go through you and cut you into a bunch of pieces. It's like, we've all been there.
You guys ever think about Final Destination and wonder if it was just a PSA on behalf of truck drivers who have logs on the back of their truck, and it's just like the whole movie was paid for by those drivers to keep people from tailgating them?
Yeah.
That was, I think, the biggest result of that movie.
Yeah, I mean, I was already pretty scared of a truck carrying a bunch of logs on a place that logs aren't supposed to be. Like, you destroyed the logs so we could put down a road there.
Right.
And I don't like that the logs are kind of coming back.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it was an effective sort of marketing tool for the anti-log sort of lobby.
Thank you so much for listening. I hope that you, just one last request, if you haven't done it already, we really rely on this. There's a lot of people that help make the show possible, by the way, not just us who rely on your generosity to keep the show coming.
To chaos. This old place. Chaos, I heard your call. The fates won't mind. Very well. How about...
until we meet again. That was my boon.
maximumfun.org/join. Please take a minute and join and show us your support because we need it very much, and the show doesn't happen without you. And that can sound very big and sort of general, but like I'm talking directly to you.
Yeah, you.
Who's listening to this now? Yes, you.
Kenneth.
We need you, Kenneth. And if you just heard your name, Kenneth, well, now you got to do it.
Something
Also, Julie
Ezekiel.
and Ezekiel and
Jedediah.
Abraham. So thank if you've done it
Stephen.
for if you can upgrade, that's huge.
Illuminate my path. What's the matter? And now my claim. Let us together shine this night, O moon. Until now. Smackers. My chaos curse subsided. What a no way you'll get.
maximumfun.org/join.
Step
It's
in.
too, but really,
Carol,
the gift is us.
in
We're
the
the gift.
name of Hades.
Yeah. I mean, we have a bunch of shit we usually plug, but do we really need to do that?
No, we're not
I
gonna do
don't
that. We're
think
just gonna tell you, like,
Please. I'm gonna say thanks to Montaigne. These are these something
Yes.
like better with you.
you know how we pay Montaigne for these reviews?
Money.
With money. Your donations made it possible for Montaigne.
All right. Please come.
Okay, yeah.
maximumfun.org/join.
When you're hearing this, we just got back from the tour down road with the Pacific Midwest Blaze. That doesn't sound good.
Wouldn't it be better if it was ruinous and we really need to know
that's
more?
fair.
I mean, one word for
We
prognosis.
are going to be touring again in June and July. We're going to be in Boston and Nantucket and Salt Lake City and Portland and San Diego. And then we're also going to be hitting up DC and Cincinnati and Detroit later in the year. You can find all of that stuff at McCoy.com. And I think that's it, yeah.
Griffin, could you, and this is a very specific request here,
Won't fail. I'll make this count. No! Return to Shadow now. Blood and
I'd love to hear your Bill Murray, specifically from Ghostbusters 2.
I can give you an Osmosis Jones. That's the best I can do.
Okay, we'll take it.
Okay. I don't want to do Bill Murray.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I know that.
I didn't know you had the right
Yeah, I don't want
to
to
do that.
because I don't
Okay,
think I can
Justin,
do a
your
good
turn.
job. Yeah, Justin, you do Bill Murray.
Oh, no. This isn't my
No, Justin's
absolutely
going to give you a suggestion.
Oh, okay.
not. Oh, okay. Bill Murray and Ghostbusters?
I got the ghosts. Someone hand me that dirty egg.
What?
The Osmosis Jones starts with him eating a dirty egg, and that's how Thrax.
Oh, this establishes the connection between Ghostbusters and Ghostbusters.
I'm Justin McElroy.
I'm perfect. He does eat a dirty egg in Ghostbusters.
This is my brother. Kiss your dad, scar the lips.
MaximumFun.org. Comedy and culture. Artist owned. Audience supported.
The McElroy brothers are not experts, and their advice should never be followed. Travis insists he's a sexpert, but if there's a degree on the wall, I haven't seen it. Also, this show isn't for kids, which I mentioned only so the babies out there will know how cool they are to listen. What's up, you cool baby?
It's the start of something beautiful. A small acquaintance, head sausage, interactive, into a precious action. Could have never seen what was coming for me. Hang with the skate park, hangs by the beach. My life, it feels like it's better with you. My life, it's better with you. This is true. It's better with you. My life, it's better with you.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to My Brother, and Me, an advice show from the modern era. I'm your oldest brother, Justin McElroy.
I'm your middleest brother, Travis McElroy. Vroom, vroom, the race is on.
My name is Griffin McElroy, and I guess a shotgun. I'm hopping in the sidecar.
We're nearing, the end is in sight. Churning, burning, we yearn for the cut. There's only a couple days left in Max Fun Drive. Rev. That's the entrance. Ka-chow. We're almost there.
What was Ka-chow noise? Was that a stick shift?
No, that was Lightning McQueen. He's right behind you. He's chasing you to the finish. If he wins, he's gonna sleep with your partner.
Wait,
What?
Yeah.
If Lightning McQueen wins, he's gonna have a night with my wife?
Yeah.
Griffin is going to be cuckolded by Lightning McQueen.
I mean,
It might not be sexual. It might not end up. Yeah, it might not end up being sexual. They might just connect on a deeper level.
My marriage with Rachel is hangs in the
There's
balance.
only one way you can. Okay, stretch goal. This is a threat. This one's kind of a threat.
Yeah.
And I don't love this, but I'm saying it.
Yeah.
We are currently, the Max Fun Drive, our goal is 20,000 new and upgrading donors and boosting donors as well. And if you are able to help us make our shows possible, which is only possible through your generosity, go to MaximumFun.org/join. You're going to get, for $5 a month, you will get tons of bonus content over 15 days. I believe that's measured in days.
Yeah.
For $20 you can get, per month, you can get a hat and a patch. It's unbelievable. The bargains are unbelievable.
What's the goal, Justin?
The goal? Well, Trav, here's the goal, bud. The goal is for us to not be destitute. And that is only achieved by you going to MaximumFun.org/join. $5, $10, $20. Or if you want to kick it up, $2 or $3. But whatever, we'll take anything you've got. Give us your lunch money, nerds. But here's the goal. 20,000 new upgrading and boosting donors. Right now, as we record this, it is 3,683. So it's
A little ways to go.
Just shy.
We've got a little ways to go. And the worst part is, if we don't make it, Griffin McElroy will be cuckolded by Lightning McQueen.
Racing legend, Lightning McQueen.
Should I ask Rachel before we commit to this bit?
Oh, yeah.
I'll just text. I can shoot her a text right
Just
now.
shoot her a text and see, like, because this is obviously be
At her discretion,
at her discretion, right? Lightning McQueen is nothing if not a gentleman, and by gentleman I mean gentleman.
But I can't imagine anyone not
He's
putting
like,
down a clown
when I
for racing
talk-
legend, Lightning McQueen.
Yeah, when I talk to him, he's like, you know, the real nitrous in my take is consent.
Yeah.
And he loves it. He's
Yeah.
wild for this.
And enthusiastic consent too. He's very clear.
Hey, how do you feel about Lightning McQueen? And I should add, like, this is for the show, so she doesn't get confused. This is for.
Should you add like a brackets sexually in brackets, or do you think you're just gonna
Hey,
get?
how do you feel about Lightning McQueen's sexual? Well, that seems like I'm sort of like forcing the issue a little bit. Like,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Because also I'll say, like, how do you feel about Lightning McQueen? She's like sexually good. Then I'm
Yeah, that'd be.
Nothing more need be said. Normally our show is just like this.
Yeah.
Three brothers talking a bunch of nonsense, and it's for you. And we don't have to do it. I mean, there it is.
I should clarify he's the red car from
I
Cars.
think she would know that.
She knows it. You have a young boy in your home.
We're not a fucking Cars fan.
That's right.
Really?
That was a geek check. I don't like Cars people.
You gotta get that shit together, my man. It's
Yeah.
a great movie. He's not the second one so much. Oh man, but wouldn't you rather be cuckolded by Lightning McQueen than Tomater? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, Trav.
Duh.
now if it was the Hudson
We're
Hornet,
the sexiness of the cars.
if it was Hudson Hornet, I fucking get it, man.
Okay, Rachel says he's not for me in two senses.
Okay, so we have currently, hi, it's Jesse Thorne here. I regret to inform you, I've discontinued the promotion in which if we don't meet our goal, Griffin McElroy will be cuckolded by Lightning McQueen. Unfortunately, that is not gonna come.
Should I ask if there's another character in Cars that she is? Is there
Or any of the Pixar canon, but non-human.
car from Cars? That is good for you.
Good.
What about the dinosaur from Toy Story?
Or the dino
Text.
from Toys. I don't know why I'm the one sort of jumping on this grenade. Sort
There's
of
a lot of really amazing
maritally
names in
speaking.
this.
Well, Griffin, it would be weird if I was asking your wife if she would have sex with Lightning McQueen. Come on.
Yeah, think about it.
I guess that's fair.
I mean, can
she says okay. She says the dino is definitely for me. So now there are stakes.
Okay, can I read you guys the names of characters in Cars?
I would love nothing more.
Strip Weathers.
Nice.
Chick Hicks.
That's a good one.
Finn McMissile.
No.
Finn Missile.
Finn McMissile.
Love that.
That's real.
That's cool.
Miles Axelrod.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Let's see. Tex Dynaco.
I can't believe we all had two chances to name human beings.
I know.
And we beefed it so hard.
And we didn't go with Corey Turbowitz.
Yeah.
Well, if I'd had a boy, it was going to be Tex Dynaco. Not
Tex
Matt
Dynaco,
Corey.
Bob Cutlass.
That's a good
Yeah,
one.
that's a good one.
Oh my god, guys. Rod Torque Redline.
I like that the most so far.
It's really good, Vladimir Trunkov.
Get out.
How did that happen?
Well, that's got to be the second one. That's got to be the second one with all the spy shit in it.
J. Kirby Gremlin.
Yeah, that's got to be another
Oh my god, there's one named Jeff Gorvette.
So it's MaximumFun.org/join again is the name of it. The link
Rip
go to.
Klutchgonski. Rip Klutchgonski.
Huh.
Rip Mustang Burger.
We rely on
this
your
is franchise.
we rely on your support now more than ever. And this is the content. This is what
Punchy
you
Wipeout.
Wait, one more again?
Punchy Wipeout.
Paunchy?
Punchy Wipeout.
Like P-O-N-C-H-Y?
Eugene Karbuski.
Okay, all right. And
Yes, thank you. Thank you. I have a list of some of the recent people who've just joined up. We've got Ernie Gearson,
Thank you, Ernie.
David Hobbscap,
Thank you,
Wow, this
David.
is wild because these still sound wild.
Nigel Gearsley.
And
Thank
to be
you.
fair, this actually makes a lot of sense because we have been appealing to a very car-centric demographic for the last like 10 minutes.
That's true.
So it makes sense that
This live feed of donors are also anthropomorphic cars.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can't rely on the cars from Cars to support the content that you love.
That's only about 50% of our supporters.
Or like, even if you like it, you still have to pay for it. I don't loathe the food I get at McDonald's, but I still have to pay for it.
don't?
You know what I mean?
But ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
They've gotten rid of a lot of my favorite fresh options, like the Southwest salad and the chicken snack wrap.
Oh, they got rid of the chicken snack wrap?
They got rid of everything as part of a streamlining effort at the peak of the pandemic. They scaled back to a very sort of like buttoned-down menu without a lot of fresh options.
Not wild about that. Not wild
Yeah,
about
I know.
that.
Are they going to bring it back? I don't know. Am I going to reopen a supply chain to hit Justin up with his snack wrap? Or make the Southwest chicken salad that they may have called the Justin McElroy because I'm the only person that got the salad at
I
McDonald's?
got that from time to time.
It's pretty good, honestly.
Not bad, yeah.
Not bad. If you like a fresh option.
Yeah,
This is an advice show in addition to a fundraising effort. Hey, Can we just be real for a second?
Yeah.
Please go to Link and pledge some money. We just really need
would be
to
really- it would be
this is
kick-ass.
really kick ass. Thank you. And then let us know what we're going to do to say thanks. At least one of us will. But Griffin's, kind of steps away.
He's really focusing on his family right now.
And his ministry.
Yeah.
Well, I've been working. I did get hired for the family, and thank you guys for announcing that here. And I know some people are going to be peeled about that and try to give me, try to give me. But please don't.
I thought it was Focus Features you got hired at. Oh.
I got that was a short sort of thing, and then they found out how just I don't like anything secular in films.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Or
removed-
secular.
Yeah, and they are all about that life, so it was a short-lived partnership.
What are you focusing on over Focus on the Family, Griffin?
Daughters this month. It's daughter month.
All daughter content.
All the time.
Just McGee and me.
Let's
But this
start
time with daughters.
Yeah.
Well, that's my show. Thank you so much.
No, this
What?
was the start. This was the start. This is the start. You're there. You're in it.
I thought all that talk about like me betting Griffin Pipe extramarily was all just for us.
It's kind of intramarily because Griffin would be a little in trouble in this
It
situation.
would have to be because Jesse asked me. Can we please do
Does Lightning have a partner?
What?
Just
Speed is his wife.
Oh, okay, but not like another card named Speed.
No, Speed is his wife.
Speed Racer?
No, Speed. Like Speed.
Oh, like
is
the concept.
or is
The
it like
concept of
While
Speed.
out on a walk around my apartment complex, have you guys ever taken a walk?
Not for a long time.
While out on a walk around my apartment complex, I ended up noticing. I feel like if somebody says they're out on a walk, they're doing something that they didn't want to admit. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I ended up noticing a securely wrapped, perfectly fine, if not super melted, package of Reese's chocolate on the floor next to a car. And I walked
What is Reese's
away.
chocolate?
Reese's chocolate.
It's gotta be Reese's Cups, right?
Reese's Cups?
Guys, Reese's cup. I figured that
They don't just make a bar,
they
right?
don't make a chocolate. I mean,
They make a chocolate. It's just not for the board.
I figured the chocolate must have fallen out of the car, and the original owner hadn't noticed, especially with it right next to the driver's seat doors. Seeing as I had been complaining about lack of chocolate. I see where this is going now. Seeing as I had been complaining about lack of chocolate 2 hours prior, I figured this is a sign from the gods to eat it. But my partner and best friend convinced me that eating mostly melted but securely packaged floor chocolate was not, in fact, the best idea I've ever had. My question is this, brother.
I don't think we should go singing praises just yet.
My question is this, brother. Should I have eaten the floor chocolate, or should I take it home to refridge and eat later? Now, that's from Chocolate Less Floridian. You have two options here that both end with you eating the floor chocolate. which is
Right.
huge.
Well, that's the middle step in the journey that they will be going on.
I don't think your friends-
the end step will be not just the emergency room, but one sort of bathroom in the emergency room complex that you may as well bring a pillow and a good book.
I mean, I would love it if it worked that way, but life isn't Farrelly Brothers comedy, Griffin. The realistic answer is you'll eat the chocolate and it'll be fine. But for the next few days after, in the back of your head, every little creak and pop, every little squish and squeeze in your body that you feel, every pang, every floating flash of light in front of your eyes, everything.
Now,
You're gonna wonder,
Is this it?
is
Is this my time?
Is this the chocolate? Why did I do it? I know where stores is. Why did I do
Let's
it?
put the tech on the table and be honest for a second. Just
Okay.
20 seconds. There's a lot of food waste and food insecurity both in our country and in the world.
That's
right?
not what this is.
No, that's not what this is. There's two other factors here that I think have to be considered. One, other people were with you, right? So even if that chocolate's perfectly fine, even if you eat it and nothing happens, even if you eat it and you never think about it again, there were people who observed your behavior.
And maybe children. Maybe children.
Maybe even children.
They saw you, and let's take all context out of it. They saw you pick something up off the ground and eat it.
Yeah. With your only mouth.
With your only human mouth, as far as I know.
And you put it in your own human body, the
But
one you have.
And you don't know the origin. You do not know, where this began. You only know, if we're talking in terms of like Auntie's Roadshow, you don't know its provenance. You only know it's got a lot of patina on it, and you ate it.
You ate it. That's what they do on Auntie's Roadshow, by the way.
Yeah.
They're doing a lot of just sort of eating the aunties. It's like, oh, this is a whole quilt from the Revolutionary War era made by Martha Washington. Hold on one second.
Now it's nothing. Now it's energy. It's kilocalories for my rod.
And the second thing to consider here is I'm starting to wonder now if the generation after us, maybe in 2 generations, I don't know how old we are they also being like drilled into their heads that people might inject drugs into candy, or did that stop after us?
I think we were the last ones to get that. I think everybody knows that we're just everybody else is injecting drugs in chocolate.
Also, who's just giving away free drugs like that?
Well, bad folks.
Oh, that's pretty bad.
Okay. Don't eat. I feel like we can cut most of these kinds of questions off. Don't eat. I know there's tons of out there, and like Travis said, the big thing about food waste, and I know all about that. But
And care about it.
But you can probably get chocolate that has been ethically sourced. Do you know what I mean? That's not going to hurt you and your body. Because in the capitalist system we find ourselves in, you exchange your healthy body minutes for what I call chocolate dollars, which is money that you spend to get your own chocolate. And if you hurt
Just
your
regular dollars, sorry, just dollars.
And if you hurt that body, make sure that you don't hurt that body by eating chocolate you found on the floor. Then you will be too ill to earn more chocolate bucks, which is what you call chocolate dollars.
It also occurs to me, reading the question again, that in your supposition you found
Not now. Going.
the chocolate, and you decided this chocolate came from this car it was next to. So I could easily place this chocolate somewhere where the driver of the car could discover it once more. But since the driver didn't know, finders keepers.
Thanks to high heavens. Do not eat this fucking chocolate. They already ate the chocolate, didn't they?
They ate the chocolate already.
I do think that there is a little bit of security theater, but the idea of like, well, no, you don't understand. I put it in the refrigerator and consolidated it back up again. So it's better now, it's safer now. It was all melty before, and that would have been bad. But I put it in the fridge so it got cold, so any germs on it got too cold.
Don't eat chocolate. And do you all want to approach the wizard and ask him about his day?
Yeah.
And he'll give us some cool advice on how to do a great thing, which is to say how to host a Warrior Cat's themed birthday party.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Serious?
So many people have sent this in over the months, and I feel like I've been saving it for a special occasion. MaximumFun.org/join. Preparing. Make sure your parents agree. You don't necessarily have to tell your parents the theme of the party/sleepover, but you still need to make sure you can have one in the first place. This feels duplicitous to me.
Yeah.
Because if one of my beautiful boys comes to me and says, I want to sleep over, and I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever, and then I come in, and there's big balls of yarn, and everyone's got tails, and they're fucking fighting, and there's desiccated birds, I'm going to be confused and probably upset.
And also, just side note, if one of my beautiful children came to me and said, I want to have a sleepover, I said, what's the theme? And they said, no theme, I would also be disappointed.
That's true.
Right?
Gotta have a theme.
You're going to throw away that chance to have a themed party of any sort, really.
Yeah. One time at the Minskers basement, we had a slumber party that ended. They just kind of turned out.
Get set to.
Come on in.
Let's see it, Mem.
Got you.
Retribution.
Damn it. Superior might. Olympus, I accept this message. A sudden surge. Could get going now.
Be an Austin Powers themed sleepover. Like that was not the intention, but then we all showed up and we were all just sort of like in the headspace of thinking about and talking about Austin Powers a lot, and we watched Austin Powers, and it was just like, oh, we are accidentally having an Austin Powers themed sleepover party, and it was one of the best ones it was one of the best Austin Powers sleepover parties I think I've had.
And Griffin, did it make you horny, baby?
No. Start planning early. Even if you plan extremely early, when not anyone is even thinking about your birthday coming up, this is good. You will have more time to think about what you do.
Yeah, but you see, I'm a big birthday.
Yeah. To invite a couple people to the party. See if they like the idea of having a warrior cats theme. They won't. They probably won't. And then
I'm
what?
kicking around a few different ideas. If I could run past you, kind of like having a clown, or I thought about kicking everybody in the ass when they showed up, or maybe warrior cats.
One of those. Definitely one of those. You gotta
You gotta switch those steps around, right? You gotta ask people before you plan it, right? Otherwise, you're gonna get so far down the pathway.
This is the first step in planning it. This is just haven't begun to plan. We're just kind of blue skying, see if they would come.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is more like I'm just floating this idea. Like, this isn't necessarily an invite or a plan.
A few different options, just kicking them around.
If I did, what would you say? Also, step one, keep your grades up.
Keep those grades up, or your parents will not let you dress up like kitty cats and fight.
No way.
Decorate before you guys arrive. Decorate your houses with posters. Your houses. This is we're having a progressive warrior cats party.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, we go from one house to another to sort of represent the different phases in a kitty cat's life.
It's a crawl.
It's a kitty cat crawl.
It's a kitty cat crawl.
Happy birthday to me, it's a kitty cat crawl. Dad, I
house-
need you to drive me and my other kitty cats over to Doug's house for the starters. No.
Their dad says we can drink wild roses.
Okay, decorate your house with posters, pop prints, or anything else that will complement the theme. If you have party games, make sure anything you need for those games is ready. Spiderweb.
How is that specific to a warrior's cat?
Should be a clear path to the house. No more hiding in shadows. No traitor to the house shall go unpunished. Three chambers left. The house. In the name of Hades. I need this. One way in.
We have a visitor. You cannot be. Tut tut. Come, legions of the Golden Age. Hold it right there. This ends now.
There goes Raccoon's suit.
Time cannot be stopped.
For Olympus. More of the sand.